Hello again, everyone. Hope you are well on this Sunday. It's a late afternoon. We have been busy. Miss Dog's been canning pickles, among other things. And we're just trying to get ready for the week ahead, y'all. I mean, 2 days is not enough. The weekend, you scramble, you clean, you scramble to go get stuff and get what you need. Get ready for the week ahead, and then bam, I mean, it's here. We need a 3-day weekend. We need to make that an executive order. If I were president, I would make that an executive order. In fact, I'd be happy working an extra 2 hours a day. I would be happy. Seriously, I'd be happy to work 4 10-hour days. Whatever it takes to get that extra day, I really would. Why aren't we doing that? Why aren't we doing that, y'all? I mean, we end up working 10, 12-hour days anyway, don't we? I guess that's the idea. Give us just enough time to get our stuff together so we're back out there again, throwing it down, Anyway, I digress right off the bat. So I'll talk about a couple of different things here. It's not going away, y'all. It ain't going away. Pronounced in my best North Georgia accent. I have 2 terrific passages I'm going to share with you. Bonus time. So stay tuned for that. They're both so excellent. So good. But first, I saw a while ago, Miss Dog alerted me on this one, a Delta regional jet had a super close call with a collision with a huge military airplane, a B-52 bomber. Those have been around a while, but they're huge military plane. So this jet apparently was coming in to land, from what I can understand. And I can't remember, it was either South Dakota or North Dakota. I'm getting mixed up now. But anyway, one of those two, earlier today, had to make an aggressive, evasive action to avoid the B-52. That would have been a disaster. Again, I'd be really reluctant, very reluctant, to get on an airplane right now. Nowadays. I know, statistically, it's very safe, but man, I don't know. Something about flying in a tin can at 30,000 feet, I don't like it. And I'm not in control, y'all. We're not in control of it. You're just there. You're just sitting there. Man. All right. It ain't going away. The Trump Epstein problem, his Epstein problem is getting worse. It's getting deeper, at least for now. Now, this is probably a long shot. But I read earlier, and I think this actually came out a couple of days ago, but Daily Mail had an article on it earlier today. I was reading about where some Republicans and Democratic lawmakers are teaming up to put together a law or mandate or something to get the Epstein files, everything out. So looks like, I forget the one for the Democratic side, but Marjorie Taylor Greene and Lauren Boebert, I'm not sure, I'm probably saying her name wrong, are joining forces with most of the Democrats to force a ballot on the Epstein files. They call it the Epstein Files Transparency Act, which would compel the Attorney General, Bondi, to publicly release all unclassified materials relating to Epstein. I mean, that sounds good. They're trying something. Hey, On the Democratic side, AOC is one of the noteworthy names. Republican side, MTG, Marjorie Taylor Greene, Nancy Mace, Lauren Boebert. It would only take about 10 GOP House members to pass this with a simple majority, it is estimated, because the Democrats would all vote for it. So, yeah, I mean, you know, and this is being spearheaded mostly by women. And, you know, and it shouldn't be just women. I mean, it should be men too. I mean, as we're talking about trying to get to the bottom of and holding the people accountable, whoever it is, of apparently, obviously, there were terrible crimes committed. I mean, Epstein himself was convicted, right? Sex trafficking, among other things, I'm sure. You know, we're talking about vulnerable members of people here, young people. I mean, we would like to know, you know. I mean, this is not going away, at least not anytime soon. And now this effort here, I don't know. It's probably a long shot. Who knows? See what happens. But yeah, the Epstein Files Transparency Act. It shouldn't take something like this. It should be done anyway. I mean, I have not been impressed with Bondi so far. Man, holy moly, y'all. Is anybody going to get arrested? I think, and I think it was Kathleen that said this in a comment a couple of videos ago, but I think she made an excellent point, is that I believe that either through this or with the effort now that Tulsi Gabbard is trying to do as far as putting the screws to the Obama administration that went after Trump with all the treasonous activity. You know, I think what's going to happen. What's going to happen is, if anyone at all is held accountable, it'll be low-level kind of people that maybe were in the administration. And the same with this, you know, with this the Epstein thing. I don't believe you'll see big fish. I think it'll be lower level people. The big names are protected, in my opinion. I don't think anything will come of that. I mean, I hope it should be. Shouldn't matter your position, but crime's a crime. Shouldn't be above the law in this. I mean, but it'll be the lower level people you never heard of, probably, if that. But and with this thing with the Obama administration that Tulsi Gabbard put out there, and that's revealing, it's being uncovered too. Somebody, along with this, somebody should be going to jail, and somebody high up. So at least with somebody, we should be hearing about this. Again, I'm not gonna hold my breath. It's a shame, but I wanted to make you aware of this, because that's the first time I'd heard about this particular one, about this Transparency Act. Interesting. Just trying to protect the kids. Now, a good thing I saw was Trump pledges and signed something, I believe, pledges to prevent the United States from being part of a central bank digital currency, a CBDC, which is widely feared. He said this will not be allowed in the United States because this would put all the power over your finances, which is not, you know, you would have no power over this, a lot of this stuff. So, So this is not what we want. Now, he also signed, I mean, that's good. That sounds good. I like that. No CBDC in the United States. He said he was adamant about that. He also signed this thing called the Genius Act, guiding and establishing national innovation for United States stable coins. Now, from what I can gather, this is a form of cryptocurrency. So, you know, I'm not an expert on this stuff. I'm just reporting what I'm learning here. But, you know, what does that mean? Are we, you know, I hear a lot of people talk about crypto and all this kind of stuff. I don't own a bit of it. I don't know. What do you guys think? Crypto, is it the future? Is there anything to it? I don't know. But anyway, that's confusing. It's confusing to me. CBDC, heck no. If and when, I know, we get to that where it's all digital and cash is not a thing, like, in other words, if I go to Dollar General over here, I can't use cash at all anywhere. We are done. I mean, I've always said the jig's up. The jig's already up, probably. But I mean, if you think about it, who does use cash? I mean, every time I go into any store, really, or any, even going to Racetrack or Quick Trip, the gas stations, whatever, you go in, you grab something if you want to grab a drink, water, whatever. I mean, I'm putting cash out there most 90% of the time. Because when you pay with cash, it's different. It's like, I got to let go of that cash. But if you're just swiping a card, it's like, it's not the same. It's not the same. It's very easy to do. And then you just forget about it. But if you throw a $5 bill out there, it's like, there went my $5 bill. And it's no longer in here. Dang, I got to break a 20. A 20 is like a 5 now. Dang, y'all. 100's like a 20. $100 bill. You might as well call it a 20. Anyway, it's rare that people pay with cash anyway. People need to be doing it. Maybe they shouldn't. I don't know. Tell me what you think. But anyway, I just wanted to give you a couple of those stories. I'm going to go to 2 passages, y'all. First one of these was talked about in one of my videos. I try to include those too. So if you like a verse in particular, especially with the way things are nowadays that are relevant to these current times, throw those verses out in the comments, y'all, because I look at them. All right. The first one was, I think, the app for the day, Bible app for the day one. It is from Romans chapter 8. It's going to sound pretty familiar, I think. Romans chapter 8, verse 18. Future glory, consider that our present sufferings are not worth comparing with the glory that will be revealed in us, y'all. Consider that our present sufferings are not worth comparing with the glory that will be revealed in us. The creation waits in eager expectations for the sons of God to be revealed. Y'all, can you imagine what that would be like? Whatever you're going through here, it don't matter what it is. It doesn't compare to what's ahead. I can't imagine what that's going to be like. I think it's going to be something we just can't describe. It's going to be so good that, we don't have the capability to articulate, to describe it, And also, kind of related, Revelation chapter 21. Let's see. Yep. Verse 21, I believe. Let me find it here. I'm going to just start for the beginning of it. I believe it's verse 4. Yeah, chapter 21, verse 4 says, "He will wipe away every tear from their eyes. There will be no more death, or mourning, or crying, or pain, for the older order of things has passed away." There will be no more death, no more mourning, no despair, no pain, no mental illness. Wow. I mean, just try to picture that. Try to imagine that even, While we go through here, all the stuff, the squeeze that we see here and endure, hear about, it's not going to be like that there. Sounds pretty good to me. Sounds really good. Anyway, just wanted to share that. I hope that's encouraging. Let that inspire you. Let's be safe. Let's continue to be alert out there. Stay close to Jesus, the Savior, our Savior. God bless y'all. See you soon.